Hello, this is Rene Rodriguez back once again. This is December 4th, 2024, and we're going to talk about two things. Two things that happened. One is that the Socorro Independent School District voted to pass a $25.1 million dollar loan for salaries, and the other is very interesting, is that they overcharged us on our property taxes, and they're going to try to pay us back. How much? We will find out. And who will? We will also find out that as well. So let's kick off this for a change. Uh, where is it at? Okay, here we go.
The Socorro School District plans to present a refund proposal to El Paso city leaders for overcharging property owners last year. The district says it'll refund $2.2 million, with residents in that district receiving $20 to $25 each. If approved, the tax office will identify those affected, and then refund checks are expected to be issued by next spring. All right, Brad, thanks for that.
So there you have it. They overcharged us on property taxes. We already heard this a couple of months ago, where the auditors found out that they had overcharged us on our property taxes. So who? We will find out later on. But know that if you did overpay, you're going to get about $20 to $25 back. There's thousands of people that they got overbilled. So you will see a reimbursement of $20 to $25. Also, one of the things that we were talking about is, I would want to know why we're asking for loans to pay salaries when we have $100 million in reserves in the Socorro Independent School District. I would like to know, why are we asking for money and we're going to pay it back in the first quarter of next year, when everybody pays their fair share in property taxes. So I would want to know why we're asking for that money when we have in the bank $100 million in reserves for the Socorro Independent School District. Do you think that that's fair? Do you think that we should ask for a loan and then pay back that loan with $100,000 worth of interest for that $25.1 million loan? That is something that you guys need to understand is, and we need to clarify, and hopefully one or maybe two of the board members could come and speak to us about, why is it that they didn't get it from the reserves? Why don't they want to use those reserves to pay it if you're going to pay it back in the first quarter of next year? That to me, I don't understand. Why do you want to pay $100,000? Well, we could pay ourselves $100,000 if that's what's going to happen, if you're just going to use taxpayers' money to just pay it. It makes no sense to me, at least, but hopefully we'll get somebody here and get their 2 cents, because it is very important for us to figure out what's the logic behind going out to get a loan versus getting it from our reserves. And those are things and issues that we need to address. Is that, are they doing a disservice by going out and putting us in debt? It doesn't matter if it's a couple of months or a month. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we're going to have to pay back interest on that loan when we could have just pulled it out of our reserves. Those are just fair questions that should be answered. It's a fair deal. Also, why is it going to take so long for us to get reimbursed on stuff? Should we also get interest on that $20 to $25 that we paid extra for a whole year? That's another question that we should be asking ourselves, because if it was the other way around, I'm pretty sure that they would charge us interest and late fees, penalties. They could just stack them up. It's one of those things that make you really think about things. Is it fair? Is it fair that they made a mistake and yet we uh get I'm sorry, and we're gonna just return your money. But if it was the other way around, would they just say, oh, we'll just accept the money? No, they're gonna want fees and taxes and all this and penalties. So those are things that we need to address and for you to think about. But those are the things that happened, and we're gonna keep an eye out and see what else comes up. So thank you, and don't forget, God bless you. We are back, and we're gonna bring you more things to come. Remember, it's December to remember. So we're gonna recap later on, and also we're gonna do I'm gonna do a giveaway. I know somebody here in the city of Socorro who is starting to do her own business of purses, and I'm gonna give away two purses, not to the same person. I'm gonna give two purses out to two people. So I'm gonna start uh, giving you where you can send an email, and then we'll pick out two winners, and then we'll send them out to you before the 25th of December. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get this drawing going. Let me see what day. Let me see. We'll do it on the 18th. We'll do the drawing on the 18th. I will post something on the 9th. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so God bless you and see you soon. And don't forget, be good. Thank you.